Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here and welcome back to my channel. As you can probably tell, I'm in a different surrounding, so if the sound sounds weird or anything like that, it's just me getting used to having my own house. And with moving, I feel as if I've pretty much not been keeping up to date with all of the Realm of Magic news. So the gurus have been very active on the old Twitter and I haven't caught up with any of it. We've had gift drops, we've had Simguru Romeo literally answering almost everyone's questions. It has been crazy. So we are pretty much gonna go through some of the tweets today. We're gonna talk about it because I feel like I've been living under a rock and real life has just taken over, so I want to escape to the realm of magic and catch up on some things that I may have missed and that you guys may have also missed if you don't have a Twitter. I don't know why, but I feel like this house sounds so echoey, and I think it's because I'm used to recording in a tiny little bedroom and I feel like my neighbors can probably hear me say every word. So if I seem nervous in this video, that's why. Also, I'm working with natural light and it's cloudy because it's September in the UK. How are we in September already? I don't know, but it's cloudy and rainy. Are we surprised? So the first thing about this new pack is that we get 2 new worlds. We kind of already guessed this from the trailer. It has now been confirmed by the gurus. So the livable world is actually Glimmerbrook, and this is made up, Simguru Romeo did say that this was made up of 5 lots. Yes, I am going to be reading this off my phone because I've taken some very handy dandy notes. So it's made up of 5 lots and there is I think there's 4 livable lots and 1 community lot maybe, I think is what he said. May have got that wrong. But there are already 2 pre-made families. There's 1 household which is made up of a couple of spellcasters and then there is a family of 4. So there are already 6 different Sims living in Glimmerbrook and you can actually choose to live there as well. So that's the new livable world. And then we all know that the portal leads to the Realm of Magic. Realm of Magic isn't actually livable. There is 1 lot there and you can use the bb.enable free build mode cheat to actually be able to put a bed down, so your spellcaster could technically live there if they wanted to, but it's not actually like a livable buildable lot without a cheat, so you can't live on it and rent it and things like that. And then it was also confirmed by, I think, Simguru Romeo. Romeo is literally the one giving us all this tea. So he actually confirmed that Glimmerbrook does have a full weather system. It will be affected by all 4 seasons if you have seasons, obviously. And Simguru Ninja actually tweeted out a very adorable picture of Glimmerbrook in the snow, and I'm excited to see what that looks like. It looks really magical. Even though that's kind of technically the non-magical world, it looks very magical in the winter with all the snow flurrying down. And then the actual Realm of Magic won't actually be affected by weather, but the Sims team have confirmed that they created a custom day and night cycle for Realm of Magic, so that won't be affected by weather, but I'm fairly sure we can expect to see some very cool things in the Realm of Magic. There was actually another GIF posted by Simguru. I feel bad that I can't remember who posted it. Simguru George actually posted a GIF of the world and it looks incredible. It's so colorful and I'm so excited. Also, another thing that we saw in the trailer was actually the greenhouse, which was in Realm of Magic. This has actually been confirmed by the gurus to just be a shell. So unfortunately, those items that we see in the greenhouse aren't in the build by mode catalog. The full building itself is just a shell, unfortunately. That's enough about the world though. I feel like we've seen a lot of the realm of magic and also Glimmerbrook. Like I said, we've been teased with a lot of gifts. What we haven't really seen is much gameplay, and the gurus actually did confirm, SimGuru Romeo confirmed that there are 2 new aspirations coming with the Sims 4 Realm of Magic. One of them is kind of for your Spellcaster kind of path, and the other one is for the Alchemy path. And there is also one new trait, which is the Magical Bloodline. This kind of gives me like a pure blood kind of vibe from Harry Potter. I can see so many people doing Harry Potter inspired Let's Plays. Mine has like a hint of Harry Potter-ness to it, but I don't want to base it all off like Harry Potter, so I'm actually excited. I have a video coming tomorrow where I'm going to be creating the Sims that I want to use in my Realm of Magic Let's Play, so definitely if you want to hear more about them, who they're going to be, what their dynamics are, then tune into the video that's going to be up on the channel tomorrow. But yes, there is a magical bloodline trait, which basically means that I think your sim can become a spellcaster later on in life. That's the little definition that SimGuru Romeo gave it. I don't know what that means, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Speaking of waiting and seeing, there is actually a live stream. The Sim Gurus are doing a live stream on twitch.tv/The Sims. This is not a promotion, this is just for you guys who might not know about this. They are actually live streaming on Friday the 6th of September, and I'm sure they'll be going like through some gameplay and stuff like that, just to give us a bit of an in-depth look at Realm of Magic before it comes out. So mark that in your diaries if you want to know more about Realm of Magic. And also SimGuru Romeo confirmed that we can either choose the Spellcaster life state in Create a Sim, kind of the same way we can do with aliens, vampires, and mermaids, or we can travel to the Realm of Magic. We can talk to the 3, what was the term that he used? You can talk to one of the 3 sages that actually live in like that community lot in the Realm of Magic, and they can bestow your magical powers upon you. So there are 2 different ways of going about becoming a spellcaster. Also, I know loads of people were asking about this, but this is a life state. You cannot mix life states. So you can't be a vampiric mermaid. You can't be an alien who's also a spellcaster. So any other life state, you can't be it if you want to be a spellcaster. Does that make sense? So you can't be an alien and a spellcaster, you can't be a vampire and a spellcaster, and you can't be a mermaid and a spellcaster. You can only be one. And also, spellcasters do work the same way in that they won't actually have their magical powers until they become a teenager. So you can't have like little toddlers running around like snorting fire out of their noses. That would be so cute if a toddler just like sneezed and like fire accidentally came out of their nose if they had like the 50% chance of being a spellcaster. Oh, now I've just disappointed myself that that's not actually a function, because you can only start casting spells when you're a teenager. Exactly the same as like only having a mermaid tail when you grow up into a teenager, or only starting to look like a vampire when you turn into a teenager. And spellcasters will not have a dark form, so they won't have like a secondary form. They just kind of look like humans on the outside. I mean, you can always use like the scarring and stuff like that, but they'll just look like a regular human sim. They won't have any specific secondary form to them. Moving on to the meatiest chunk of this video, obviously we all want to know more about magic. It's called Realm of Magic. I wouldn't be doing my job properly if I didn't talk to you all about magic. So there are 4 confirmed types of magic in the Sims 4 Realm of Magic. Sims 4, 4 different types of magic. Makes sense. And once again, Romeo swooped on in his magical cape, which confirmed no capes. The Sims team are Edna mode. We do not have capes in the Sims 4 realm of magic. I know, I'm sorry to disappoint you all, but they're a dangerous thing, and you know, there's cauldrons around with like open flames. I feel like a cape isn't the best idea, so no capes. But there are 4 different types of magic, and those are practical magic, mischief magic, which I'm definitely gonna have some fun with in my Let's Play, untamed magic, or alchemy and potion making. So alchemy slash potion making is 1. Magic will actually be a new need. Obviously, the way that vampires have special needs and mermaids have special needs, and do aliens have special needs? I can't remember. I've not played with an alien for a while, but they will have a special magic need that kind of needs to refuel. So I'm sure once they start casting spells or making potions, that will start to deplete, and then you'll need to rest to get that back up to full bar. So I'm assuming that's how it works. And also magic will have its own like trait tree or skill tree. I know people were disappointed when mermaids came out and they actually didn't have a skill tree. It has been confirmed that spellcasters will actually have like a full life state tree, and they also can get curses, which I'm assuming works kind of the same way as quirks and perks of the celebrity system. So I think the way that you can have a curse is by failing at magic. So I think you get randomly assigned a curse if you do so happen to fail, which is kind of scary, but you can actually like magic them away. So there is a way to like get over your curses. Also, you can actually mix and match, so you don't just need to stick to like one specific type of magic. If you want your sim to practice in practical and also mischief, you can do that. You can also max them all out, apparently. I'm fairly sure you can max them all out, and there are actually 15 new potions. So I don't think there's any new recipes, but I think SimGuru Romeo did confirm that there were 15 new potions that your Sims can make, which is pretty darn cool. Speaking of potions, there are 2 new harvestables. You have the Mandrake root and you have the Valerian root. So like I said, no new like cooking recipes, but there are new potions, and potions can actually only be made by spellcasters. So your human sims can't actually create potions, which kind of makes sense because they like to keep the magic hidden. Townies actually can't perform magic like out in the world apart from in the realm of magic. So it's kind of like Harry Potter in the sense that you want to keep the magic away from the muggles, and you don't want other people like around town knowing that you're I was about to say a musician. We don't even have, well, we do technically have musicians, but we don't have bands or anything in The Sims 4. Come on, where are my bands at, man? But yeah, you don't want people to know that you are a magician, so they kind of keep it a little bit hush hush. And we are all obviously familiar with familiars. We saw them in the trailer for Realm of Magic. They were the cool little floaty things that we saw. There was like a fiery boy, and Sim Guru Houts actually teased the leaf bat, which is this adorable little like bat that kind of looks like a pig, and he's got like leaves for wings and ears, and he's just like the cutest baby ever, and they all remind me of like Pokemon, and I want them all, which is fun because you can actually have as many familiars as you want. I think you can bind yourself to as many familiars as you want, but you can only summon one at a time. I don't know how like summoning works. I don't know what familiars will or won't be able to do yet. Until I get my hands on the pack, we're not gonna know. But I think these little things are just gonna be so cute. And also, if you have cats and dogs, you can actually choose a cat or a dog to become your familiar as well, which again, I think is adorable. And you can actually send them to like hunt for stuff that you need for your potions, which is really cute. So you can kind of like send them out on a quest and be like, hey, I need one of these new mandrake roots. Like, can you go and find one for me? And they'll go off and like try and help you find harvestables that will help with your potions, which is just so cute. You could actually do that with werewolves in The Sims 3 because obviously we had supernaturals as an expansion instead of like having individual supernaturals in game packs, but you could actually tell like your werewolves to like go out and help you find roots and crystals and stuff like that. But now you can actually do it with cats and dogs if you have the cats and dogs expansion pack, which I think is always nice. I always love a good cross pack reference. And then there was just some other like miscellaneous stuff that was confirmed. So you can actually toggle on and off using a wand for magic. So obviously if you toggle that off, your Sims can just like throw like spells with their hands. If you choose to have a wand, then you can have a wand. Only spellcasters can use brooms, however, anyone can put a broom up on their wall. So say if your Sim is like a mega like magic fan, they can obviously like buy a decorative broom and put it up on their wall, but only spellcasters will be able to ride around on a broomstick. Also, another cross-pack integration is the fact that if you have get together, you can obviously create covens, which I think is amazing. I think the club system in The Sims 4 is like such an underrated feature. I think so many people like truly forget what you can do with clubs and like the stories you can tell with clubs. So the fact that this is a thing and it's gonna be updated for spellcasters is really, really cool. So I'm sure there'll probably be some like requirements like must be magical or something along those lines, and then also like club activities that's like perform magic or create potions. So you can actually create covens, but only if you have get together and the club system. It's not actually like officially part of Realm of Magic. And last but not least, there is confirmed no new woohoo spot in this game pack, which is kind of disappointing. I always like having a new woohoo spot. Like, it could have been cute. I don't know where they would have done it. I was gonna say in like a magical fireplace, but that could get pretty steamy for all the wrong reasons, and yeah. I don't want to think of the accidents that could come out of that. So no new woohoo spot. However, there seemed to be a little bit of confusion around whether there was a new death or not. So someone asked SimGuru Romeo and he said there's no like official new death in this pack. However, you can have a Sim cast a flame spell, and then if a Sim just happens to walk through those flames, they can die, which is obviously just like death by fire but in a different scenario. However, then SimGuru Ninja swept in and confused us all and said, I can confirm there is a new death, but he didn't actually say whether it was the one that Romeo was talking about or whether there is like an official one. I don't know. I think the gurus are playing games with us. SimGuru Ninja, he always knows how to be sneaky. So I'm excited to see whether there's a new death or not. But even if there isn't, I'm fairly sure my Sims can get up to some mischief with their new spellcasting powers. So that pretty much sums up all the news. I will obviously put up like some of the gifts that we've seen as well. There's like some really stunning ones. Basically, this world just looks stunning and I'm so excited to get my hands on this pack. Like I said, if you do want to hear more about the Sims that I'm creating for my Realm of Magic Let's Play, then definitely tune in to tomorrow's video. And remember that the Sims team are actually live streaming Realm of Magic on the 6th of September. You guys can go tune in over on their Twitch channel, twitch.tv/thesims, and I'm sure they'll go into like way more depth. They'll probably show off some Create a Sim. They'll probably show off some of the gameplay as well. So definitely go follow them, turn on notifications if you want to be reminded that that is happening. I will also tweet out about it on my Twitter, which is @EnglishSimmer. And yeah, just thank you guys for watching this video. I know things are probably echoey at the minute, so if you made it through this far, then I appreciate you a lot, and I swear I am trying to fill this house with stuff, but Moving from 2 bedrooms into a 2 bedroom full house of our own, we don't have that much furniture, so we're trying our best. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any other questions that I may have missed off this list, or anything that I may have accidentally left out, please feel free to comment it down below. Ask me any questions you have about Realm of Magic or my specific Let's Play for it, and I will speak to you all in my next video. Bye guys!